Ho ho ho! Dewy, 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 glowy, 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 glowy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today, as you can see, we're looking nice and glam. Our skin is glowing from one end to the other. So I want to get right into it. Basically want to show you guys my favorite products that I've been loving for 2020. Obviously there have been so many launches and new products that have come out this year. So I want to dive in and just kind of simplify the ones that I've been loving the most. I will be starting this video a little bit different, delving into skincare first, because obviously to get a nice flawless base you need to start off with a good prep, and for me that starts with skincare. And just a few things that have been working really well for me. As much as I love makeup, I think skincare is such an important step in that process. But obviously I do still love makeup, and for me makeup is just an enhancement to your beauty, not an add-on to make you more beautiful. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. If you are new here, I just want to welcome you all. Do consider sticking around and subscribing, and I hope you enjoy this video. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, we ready. If you can't already tell, my skin is looking hella dry, my lips are hella dry. I've already washed my face, and the first product that I've been absolutely loving this year for washing my face is this device. Is obviously, as you can tell, a dupe for the Foreo device, which is like 100 and something pounds, but I found this on Amazon for £25 or £26, and it was on sale, so I got it for £16, and it's been absolutely amazing. I love the way it makes my skin feel. The first time I used it, my skin felt like it was like cotton. I don't even know, it was so soft, and I have noticed a massive difference in my skin since I've been using this device. So yeah, that's got to be the first one. I've already used that and I absolutely love it. So usually after I wash my face, I go in with a toner. The toner that I've been loving is obviously the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toner, but it's been out of stock everywhere for months. I don't know what's happening. In place of the Ordinary toner, I've been using this Glycolic Acid Toner. I have showed it in my previous video before. It's just one from Superdrug, and it does the job for me. Today's going to be a little bit special because I'm throwing in my favorite mask, and it is the Garnier sheet mask. This is the Moisture Bomb sheet mask. They do have like so many different ranges. This one in particular is for dull skin. I usually prefer the chamomile one, but I haven't been able to find that one anywhere, so I still get the pink one because it still comes under the same tree, so to speak. But I've been loving these Garnier sheet masks. They usually go for like £2.99, but on sale you can get it for £1.99 to £99 if you're lucky.
A few moments later.
Ho ho ho! Our skin is dewy and glowing. Oh, this is my favorite bit now. Just massaging this into your skin. You don't want to wipe this off or wash it off because this is all of that goodness from the mask. So you just want to make sure you massage all of this into your skin. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Skin's looking good, feeling good. I usually then go in with my usual serum. Now the one that I've been using for the majority of the year is this Truth Serum by Henriksen, but unfortunately I recently just used the last drop. Usually I would have repurchased it, but I did really want to try out this new serum. Probably can't see it very well because of the bright lights, but I've been using this for about a month and a bit now, and I really like how it's making my skin look. This is the Caudalie Serum, the Vino Perfect Radiant Serum, complexion correcting. So this Caudalie serum is really good for any hyperpigmentation and uneven skin tone. It does make other claims as well, but I don't remember everything. Next I do go in with the eye cream. I've been using the Henriksen eye cream, but again that's run out, so I actually went back to using this one. It is the Vitamin C Brightening Eye Gel from Boots. This is a part of the Boots skincare range, so it's really cheap, really affordable. The moisturizer that I've been loving for the last, I want to say 2 years, is the Henriksen Truth C Rush Brightening Gel Cream. It's nearly finished, so I am going to need to buy a new one very soon. As you can see, I've used this pretty well. I only use gel creams just because I find that they moisturize my skin a lot better than like normal thick creams. I only use like thick creams in the evening. Can't forget an SPF, especially if you have hyperpigmentation. But the SPF that I've been loving is the Solar Defense Booster by Dermalogica. I've been using this for a year now and I absolutely love it, and I use it pretty much every day, whether I wear makeup or not. You only need a little bit of this. A little bit does go a long way. It is also quite expensive, but it's definitely worth it for the price. This is Factor 50. and it doesn't leave a white cast on your face after you use it as well. But just look at my skin right now, please. We are glowing. My skin feels amazing, and all of these steps are crucial steps for me. The lip balm that I've been using recently is the, I think you pronounce it La Neige lip sleeping mask. It's mainly advertised to use in the evening, but I just love using this all of the time. Now my skin is all prepped, feeling really good. We can get right into the makeup application. So if you've been watching my videos, you already know that I've been absolutely loving this Revolution soap styler. This is like the missing piece to my eyebrows. I absolutely love the way it makes my eyebrows look now, and it's just so much quicker and easier to whiz through my eyebrows. Okay, so I've just prepped my eyelids because we are going to move on to eyeshadow, and I've used the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base, which is in the shade medium. I can definitely say that I've been enjoying this a lot more than my P. Louise one. Haven't reached for my P. Louise one since I've gotten this one, but for my eyeshadows it narrows down to two particular eyeshadows that I've really been enjoying this year, which is the Revolution x Tammy Tropical Twilight palette, and also the Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. The Jackie Aina one looks like this, and the Revolution one. I think today I'm going to keep it simple and just use the Jackie Aina Beverly Hills palette. We'll use the Tammy Tropical Twilight palette in a future video, but yeah, just to get right into it, I'm going to first go into my crease using the shade Ginger, which is this shade here. As I said, keeping it simple today, so really not going to do anything too special. Next shade I'm going to go into is this shade here, which is called Credit. I'm just going to apply that on my outer corner. I'm kind of thinking, do I want to do another spotlight look? I don't know. So spotlight, here we go. So I'm just going to bring this in my inner corner as well and continue to blend that out. And for the center shade, I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Sponsored. Just applying this in the center. Looks absolutely stunning. Look at that. Just look at it. And I'm just going back in with that brown shade that I used earlier, just to blend out any harsh edges. Happy with how that's looking at the moment. Just going to quickly do my other eye and I will be right back. Okay, so I've just done my other eye and I've just thrown on some lashes. Now onto the base. I think everyone and their mum and their auntie and their grandparents know that my favorite primer this year has been the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Haven't been able to get away from it. It just does me right. I just love the way it makes my skin look, and I love the way my makeup sits on top of this primer. Now for the foundation, I have to pull my sleeves up for this. Being dramatic, but for the foundation, honestly, it's been a difficult one. There's been so many launches this year, as you guys know. I have tried a few of these new launches. Some of them I've skipped. Some of them I've not used enough, e.g. the Too Faced one. I think I've only used that once. I don't even know why, but definitely want to reach for it again. So it's out of two foundations this year. Can't lie, the two that have been doing it for me is, first of all, as you probably know, the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Can't lie, these two foundations have been one of the top for me, and as much as I love NARS, you will forever be in the top. Giorgio Armani has to take it. Can't lie, I've been banging out this foundation and I absolutely love it. I love the way it looks on my skin, the way it feels, the way it wears. Even after a couple of hours, it's just been chef's kiss. Nothing more to say about that. So based on that, I'm going to go ahead and use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Of course, I'm going to first color correct with the NARS foundation. I use the shade New Caledonia just to hide some of my hyperpigmentations around my mouth. For my Giorgio Armani, I'm going to start off with two pumps, and I have to say the makeup applicator I've been absolutely loving this year is this sponge right here, which is by Remsco Creations. This is I've just washed it, so that's why it's looking like that. I think I've got about 5-6 of these. Love the way it applies on my skin, and it's so affordable, £5. Even though the Beauty Blender, the original, is the one that I've actually been banging out for quite a while now, like a couple years. When I saw this black one and I tried it, oh my gosh, the beauty blender hasn't been picked up since, and that's been nearly a year now. So I have to say this beauty sponge has been the one for me. So in terms of a cream bronzer, I can't really say I have a favorite that I've used this year, but I did recently pick up the Huda Beauty Tantor one and I haven't used it yet. It's just been sitting here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and I got it in the shade medium. Medium looks like this. Color looks pretty good, so I'm just gonna use this brush to blend it out. I actually really like what that's done to my skin. I think this is going to last me ages because I've only used very little, and it's done more than enough, so I'm happy with it. On to concealer. I think it's safe to say that my favorite concealer this year has been the Too Faced Born This Way multi-sculpting concealers. I've been using 2 shades for the most part. First shade I'm going to go in with is Chestnut. I have actually really been liking the NARS one as well, but mostly just the Too Faced Born This Way concealer has really been doing it for me. And I can't lie, the e.l.f. one really I've been loving as well, but again, Too Faced just been getting it in a whole different way for me. So, and I do like to blend my under eye last because obviously that gives it a little bit more time to sit under my eyes, so I don't have to like wait a whole 5 minutes to do that. And what you guys will be able to see how smooth my skin is looking after I finish my makeup. I've noticed a lot of people using that softener that you have on the Sony camera, and I find that even though yes, okay, you want to look smoother, I just think it's a bit of an illusion because it doesn't actually show how the products look as if it would in real life. If you are smoothing out your makeup, then we're seeing like an artificial finish of that makeup application. So yeah, I'm just not really a big fan of it. So when I notice people have that on their YouTube videos, I tend not to watch the videos for too long because yeah, sometimes it can be done a little bit overboard, and I just think, for me, I feel like there's no point. For my setting powder, I think you could probably guess the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Baby girl, you just do me right all the time. I have nothing else to say about you. I have been using the honey one this year as well, which I really do like, but the original just always does me right. And it doesn't dry out my under eyes as well, which I really like. I don't know what the formula for this powder is, but it doesn't dry me out because my under eyes are quite sensitive, and some other powders do have the tendency to dry me out. Okay, so the next product is by Charlotte Darling, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This is in the shade number 4. I have both number 3 and number 4. I tend to reach for number 3 a little bit more, but number 4 has been doing me pretty good as well, and I usually like to put this on the outskirts of my face. Obviously I haven't set the bronzed areas yet, so just like to put this on the outskirts before I go in with a bronzer. And Charlotte Darling just does me right all the time. So we've had some high competition with the bronzers this year, can't lie. Revolution has been one of them. I'm sure if you guys have watched my recent videos, you know that I've been loving the Revolution Coffee Bronzer in Macchiato. But I can't lie, Charlotte Tilbury has also been doing it for me as well. Tan, so that's tan. That's Macchiato. Can't lie, Charlotte Tilbury is the one that's done it for me this year. So I'm going to go in with this Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Can't go wrong with this bronzer. I've just been loving it. So my 2 favourite bronzers this year really have been the Charlotte Tilbury one and also the Revolution one. I think it's safe to say my favourite blush this year and the previous year has definitely been the Becca Maui Nights bronzer. It's actually a bronzer, but I like to use it as a blusher. Oh, okay, I put on a little bit too much, but that's okay. We can share the love on the other cheek. But yeah, this bronzer, I just really love the consistency, the texture. It's not a matte bronzer, which is another thing that I like about it. It does have a very slight shimmer to it, but it's not obvious. I haven't really had like an absolute favorite highlighter, so I'm just going to use this one, which is from Sleek. It's their highlighting elixir in the shade Sunlit. If I open it up, nice gold, baby gold. Oh, that looks nice. Guys, just look at my skin, please. It's glowing like there's no tomorrow. And lastly, we move on to the lips. For my lips, I can definitely say my favorite lip liner has been the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Espresso. Okay, lipstick. one that I've not actually used on camera that often, but I've been using it like no tomorrow for the whole year, and it's this Morphe lipstick. It's the matte lipstick in the shade Boo. Pretty much done. That's how much I've been using it this year. But I do use a lip brush to get some of that out. Just look at that. It's lovely peachy nude lipstick. So this is how it looks just on its own with lip liner. But I think we can all agree that I've been a gloss queen this year. So I'm gonna go on top of it with a gloss, and my absolute favorite gloss has of course been the matte Oh Baby lip gloss. This is obviously a mini version. This gloss, I'm sorry honey, I'm so sorry. It's so hard to compete. This is it. This is Oh Baby. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and can I just say that I'm absolutely loving the way my makeup looks. I mean, I use pretty much all of the products that have been my current favorites, so there shouldn't be anything that I'm not liking, and there isn't anything that I'm not liking. But yeah, obviously there's been a mixture of high-end and drugstore. Have to be honest, I feel like the high-end products have done it for me quite a lot this year, but you know, there are still drugstore products that I'm very much interested in. I think I'd probably need to dive into that a little bit more. Do leave your comments and thoughts down below. Be sure to check out some of my previous videos before you tune out of this one. And before we go, I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. This is probably gonna go up just before Christmas, and my next video will come out just after Christmas. So I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys enjoy it, even though it probably won't be the same as usual because of the tier 4 lockdown if you're in the UK. I presume some countries are still in lockdown, but nevertheless, I hope you guys have an amazing time, and of course I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.